Well, I was at 5, and now I'm here. So I'm like, thank you. I don't know. It's very interesting, I feel. I did think coming into this, like, cultural stereotypes would...
How are we not going to bump into each other? Did anyone take this into consideration?
Sorry.
Can we say like what we do or like what our favorite things to do are?
Do you want to do it first? Do you want to do ours? Or, I mean, do you want to wait for them to do it? Just to see if we will agree with the guys.
Sure, good.
Yeah? What do you think?
I would put the first one. I would go with the Asian girl,
Yeah.
and then the second one should be I think she's a Latin girl, right?
Yeah.
This one, and then the third one. The third one is kind of tricky. I think I rather the black girl on third, the blonde girl fourth, and the how should we say it?
Yeah. The larger one.
The no,
The plus size one.
Plus size one, exactly. The plus size.
That-
all
yeah,
right.
that's exactly my order.
Yeah,
it's
exactly. So
exactly the same.
first the Asian, second the Latin,
yeah.
then the black girl, then the blonde one, and then the plus size one.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
That's exactly my order.
All right, let's.
So I'm a dancer. I'm very physical. I use my body a lot. I love baking cakes. I always just like shove baked goods.
So
with my
this
friends.
is a rank by attractiveness right now.
Yeah.
And they are inquiring, they're asking each other if what they do for a living, right?
Yeah.
They want to know their personality.
Yeah.
But this is not what this is about,
No,
right?
exactly. And they're probably gonna start talking about because your feelings and your it might be a person that is more happy or more.
And if you're feeling happy, you're
Yeah.
obviously more attractive, right? If you have a great personality, then that stands out, and then you're a 10, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So predictable.
I teach acting to young kids. I do mostly musical theater.
Oh my God,
Because I'm a weenie, I know. But I'm single as all heck. Hey.
I am a journalism major.
I'm also a student. I'm double majoring in psychology and criminal justice.
I'm also an actress. I love to travel. I've been to India 5 times.
Okay, so we have to do this. Should we rank ourselves? Should we just like close our eyes and like scoot to where we think we should be, and then you know what I mean? Just go for it on an individual basis.
I think
and
that's
then
very smart.
I feel like my personality is really attractive. My looks, I feel like I'm okay. Like I don't think anyone would look at me and be like, oof.
Oh, I'm nervous. How are we not going to bump into each other? Did anyone take this into consideration?
Sorry.
We're all so humble. We're like, we're all fine.
I mean, all right.
What if you don't know like which one is the number?
See, I saw them on somewhere as a 2, but I
Great.
didn't
They
know
don't
where y'all
wanna.
were
They
standing.
are literally closing their eyes
The girl
to
who I found
rank
most
some
attractive
people
was
by
Jordan.
attractiveness.
She has a great personality
Good.
and she's confident.
Dope. Oh, see, I thought this was... I'll just stay.
I'll be 5.
Wait. It's 5 to 1. No. How did I end up
How about we
here?
do it off of like immediate first impression and attraction to the person?
I'm just gonna put it out there just so we do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'll be 2 because I got all 4 2s.
Okay. I think I got 3, 4 the most, so I'll stick into that window depending on the other person's.
There were attributes that I saw in the other girls that I didn't see in myself, and hence I would have put them higher as well over me. So people are like, she's so sweet, she's so funny, but like, I wouldn't date her.
I guess
Like,
I'll-
I think when you rank someone by attractiveness, you're specifically ranking their physical attractiveness, right? I don't think you're ranking their personality or their sympathy. I think if you're ranking them by their sympathy, then I don't know, maybe your physical attractiveness and your personality comes along, but not,
If it's just physical. Yeah.
right.
Cool beans.
I already love
All right, I'll
people
be back.
so much dearly, and I would date all of
So
them.
does that make me a 3?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just stay here. It's fine. Nobody really wanted to be last, and I could kind of feel that vibe. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine. Like, nobody is.
That's clearly what an attractive person would do in this case, right? She would not care. She would not care. She knows that she's attractive. She doesn't have to give a fuck about what other people think. Then, okay, I'll be the last one.
Yeah, they don't want to say it, you know, between themselves, but I mean, you know. So it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. Let's go. Let's go to the last place.
Right.
Nobody is a 5, really. I don't think so. But, I mean,
Where do you think you would fit yourself in this one then?
well, I mean, I don't know, because I feel like personality is a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a 1.
Oh, by far.
2.
She goes along.
Thanks.
Well, I'll say
See,
3.
I would say 3 and
I'm
then
gonna say
4.
3.
Not saying you don't have a personality, but I'm leaning.
Oh, I'm a 5 again.
I think we just put ourselves in order of most extroverted, not the most personality.
This is final.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong.
That's almost the opposite.
Yeah, that's
almost
the opposite of what we said. Exactly.
They do it in
Yeah, they are gonna do it like super quick.
Gio over there. And then like just shift down. I think Michelle was the most
It's the
attractive.
first
How
thing. The first thing, you know. You look at her, you know, and then she just goes straight to first.
Like just shift down. I think Michelle was the most attractive. How she looked, how she carried herself, and it just seems like someone that's going to live an exciting life, I guess you could say, or that you could have like a deep conversation with. Could you switch with her? I forgot, they can't even hear me.
You got a point. Okay.
What would you switch?
I switch her and her. You go over there. Or,
Oh, those two. Okay. All right.
and then you over there. You switch. Yeah, that's pretty much.
The blonde one, she's like, "Oh, I'm just going down. I'm just going down one by one."
Yeah, no, really happy about it.
Personally, for me, she kind of looks like Kristen Bell, and I really like Kristen Bell, so I'd probably put her in on the 1 or 2 position. And I kind of like her vibe. I think her whole aesthetic is very nice. So for me, it's either 1 or 2 up here. I think that Maria was the most attractive for me. It was just like her whole vibe, and like I liked how her hair was, how her makeup was done. Like she looked very nice. Are we content with 5 being 5?
I'm not.
Where do you currently want 5?
I want her at least 3.
So 5 goes up.
She should be a 4 because it's like meeting in the middle.
I think 4 is fine. 5 and 4. Switch. We're gonna get ripped a new one. I don't want to be the pointer here.
Guys are not afraid to be more blunt. They were straight up, hey, you're attractive, you're not. But girls were like, I don't want to be rude, you know, we're all beautiful in our own way.
All right, are we good?
We're good.
I'm good. We're locking in. Cool. God, that was ruthless. I feel bad.
The way the guys were ranking the girls.
So we got it wrong, one position from what they chose, right? Because we did the Asian, Latina, then the black girl, then the blonde, then the plus size one. So yeah, just the third and fourth that we just reversed.
Yeah, and the girls, they picked almost the exact opposite. The only difference, I believe, was it was one of the girls too that was put in a different position, right?
Yeah.
That's it basically. Look.
The way the guys were ranking the girls. I actually think we were doing it mostly by personality.
I was super anxious about ranking them.
What personality? They didn't say anything.
Really uncomfortable being the one to be like putting them where I thought.
You know, it's obviously something that we do like in day-to-day life. We rank people, you know, subconsciously, but having to do it like in front of them and like them watching you rank them wasn't fun, but definitely a memorable experience.
How was the overall experience for you?
Well, I was at 5, and now I'm here. So I'm like, thank you. I don't know. It's very interesting, I feel. I did think coming into this, like, cultural stereotypes would be a factor. Them ranking me first kind of shot that down, I guess, because I didn't think they would choose like an Asian girl first.
I think when I think of a male viewing me as attractive or not versus a female, it's definitely different. Because in a male setting, judging me, I knew that was gonna happen. Like, I'm not stupid. So like, I'm aware of how others view me. I was surprised at them placing me at the bottom, but at the same time, I know out of a room of
I think even if this was with guys, like guys ranking guys and ranking themselves, and then I don't know, they pull up some other girls to rank them too.
Yeah.
The guys would be more honest, about them.
exactly.
So, I can tell, like, you're handsome, right? You're handsome. You're a good looking man. You're a better looking man than I am,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I think guys are just more honest in terms of physical attractiveness, right?
And well, there is one other thing, which is like, okay, and for example, some people might like a woman that it's a little bit bigger, and sometimes prefer the guy prefers a black woman. So, for example, let's say that there were 4 black guys. Probably the black girl would be first, because maybe they are more attracted to that. So, I mean, it is a mix of guys and a mix of girls. So, there will be a difference. But, I mean, she's not totally wrong. She may be on a different circumstance. She wouldn't be the last one. But, I mean, from those examples, we were pretty right,
of beautiful girls that I was put in, that from the jump there was no chance for me. There was no chance there.
Me being the only black girl, like I knew that I wouldn't really rank higher because
American beauty standards versus what people see people of color, it's different.
The guys that I interact with, they socialize more with black women and they think more black women are attractive.
I think that the guys ranked the woman from appearance more than personality.
Do you usually feel like you're the most attractive person in the room?
Most of the time.
I feel like it just confirms that attractiveness is so subjective and circled and presented in one way, and it always has been.
Even though I have my days where I'm like, ugh, you're not really that cute, and days where I'm like, ooh, you cute. I would say I wouldn't change.
That's the thing. I don't think they wouldn't change. They would change. There are so many women in the United States and here in Brazil too. I think we do have that kind of behavior here. Yeah. People taking plastic surgeries to look a certain way, and the thing that accepting your body the way you are, right? We've talked about this on other videos, right? But people are changing plastic surgeries most of the time, right? Even I'm starting to see that people are taking more steroids, women taking steroids. You go to the gym, you think that girl is natural, right? And she's actually not natural. She took some steroids and testosterone, right? They are not looking natural. So this is something that girls get more triggered because even though they rank themselves by personality, they know that guys rank themselves by attractiveness and they get more insecure about it. And I think it's quite similar. I don't think it's as similar as the United States because I see that people tend to perceive attractiveness in a more segregated way. So blacks tend to be with blacks more often. Asians tend to be with Asians more often, and whites with whites. Here in Brazil, I think it's way more mixed than in America. And I, myself personally, I think there's not a single person, there's not a single ethnicity that should be more attractive over the other here. Do you think?
I think that's it. And if you see, for example, on TV or commercials or propaganda in Brazil, you actually do see people from every color, And for example, when I was a flight attendant and I would go to Africa, to me, it was kind of weird in a sense when we were like on the street and all the propaganda and everyone was black. But I mean, it makes sense because the countries, everyone is black on that country. And I have never been on that situation. It was the first time. So it was kind of a shock, But it makes total sense. I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with it. But it is kind of funny that I was looking around and everyone on the posters and everything, everyone was black. And here in Brazil, I mean, we do like we saw in the other video, 50% of Brazilians are black, basically. So yeah, we have much more a mixed situation here. So yeah, it was funny to see that.